30 seconds till we go. Let's go up. Get ready. First gear. Hit button off. Should be getting close. Get her cranked up. Get close, sign and turn 14. Driver's left. Just keep an eye out for
Okay, everyone. Oh, I'm going to be trying to do a lot more streaming. I haven't done much on YouTube recently, so I'm trying to make a bit of a fresh start. I'm going to do a lot of streaming on YouTube, and I'm also going to be starting Twitch soon. So feel free to I'll give you guys Twitch details after. I'm going to be doing a lot of mixing it up, but I've not played much on this yet. I had a quick go last night. It's fairly new, so we're gonna just have a little mess around, see what we can do. Yeah, summer holidays, couldn't get on at all really to do anything. I was still playing other games, etc. But no time to edit any videos and nothing, because obviously kids off, so literally had no time to do anything. So it's like 6 weeks without being able to do any videos. Now I'm back. I can start. I'm going to try and do a lot more streaming than videos, because I just don't really have time to do the be throwing out videos all the time. I just need to adjust some of the sound settings in the game, because I think you guys are going to have trouble hearing me when I'm in the game. Right, so we're going to lower the master volume down a bit. You're going to have to tell me when I start it, if you guys can hear me when I'm actually driving the cars. I'm using the T500 with the Ferrari GT add-on, and obviously T3PA Pro pedals. Right, we got that's right. I'll leave the engine volume, might need to come down slightly, because just so you guys can hear me a bit. I'm going to be doing a few different things really. Let me just check something on the settings here. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Okay, so game's crashed there when I've come off that. Start it again. I did have a few crashes last night as well. Yeah, see, it stopped working now. Where's that? Oh, 1 minute. Might have. There was an update. Let's just... Come on, game. Try it again now. I had a crash last night as well. When I went to start a race, it crashed on me just randomly. So hopefully it's just bugs that will get sorted soon. I don't need to watch that intro again. Let's just check the Audio is saved. No, the audio didn't save because it crashed. Let's just lower that and we'll look. I don't know how low I'm going to have to go with these settings. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Just so I know if you can hear me. Just type in yes or no, just so I can check on the chat. Right, good. Right, I think I had the chat. I think I had my volume off before when I came on, but we're on now. Yeah, like I said, I've had a bit of a break off YouTube, and I'm going to be mainly streaming because I don't really have the time to do the videos. They're just too time consuming. I don't actually get too much time doing stuff. So what I'm going to do mainly now is streaming. I'm going to be doing YouTube and Twitch, and I can use highlights. I can like edit the highlights to put in the setup videos. So I'll always do a certain thing at the end of the videos when I've got setups right. But do a lot of other stuff as well. Right, so that should be right for that. Just need to check if just check. I altered a few things on here before. Took VSync off. I don't really want that because I'm using a normal telly. I was having rock solid 60 frames per second last night with everything on high. I don't want to go too high with the settings so it goes unstable. Right, let's just start something. I had a little go last night with the Ferrari. We'll do it again, but I might need to alter some of this stuff. Yeah, I'm going to lower that now. Go on. Lower that right down. Okay, right. Let's go low on that. You don't need that on that, just a little bit in the background. So now sound effects ones should be alright. Let's just check it saves. That should be better now. That's right, let's go over to this. So first impressions last night are very good. I only had a very quick go. I wonder if it would have been destroyed the time I got, but let's just have a little look. I had a very quick go on a time trial because I'd been messing with something. We need to change that. Let's just put the so we get the Ferrari 480. Come on, these boards, update. Someone's beat me by a little bit in the GT3, but not much. It's just there you go. So someone's just beat me time. I only had a very quick load. I changed just the wing basically, and that was it. But it's not the best time, to be honest. The time seemed fairly close to a Assetto Corsa from what it feels like so far. The lap times are going to be very similar, I think. Let's come off that. Let's just have a race. I need to change the AI because I think I set it a bit too high, considering I'm not that up to speed on project cars. How do we do this again? Opponents. So they were a bit aggressive last night, and I had too many opponents. I put 32, and it was a bit chaotic. Let's just do 21s. I'm gonna do skill level down a bit. I'll set them at 105, and I'll put a qualifying on. Yeah, we'll do a 10-minute qualifying just to get used to it. I'm going to be rusty as anything. Save. Let's restart this and see what happens. Is that everything right? 4 laps. Do 7 laps. It's only a short track, so let's start it and see. I'm gonna hopefully try and get it on the PS4 as well this game at some point, because I want to be able to play with. I'm gonna start doing a lot more stuff with you guys in terms of setting up lobbies, and even if I don't always race, I might spectate some of them and record some stuff to put on like YouTube, etc. and obviously for the stream. But I'll be doing a lot of racing with you guys and a lot more stuff, especially when I go on Twitch and stuff. I want to start doing a lot more.
Qualifying determines your placement on the starting grid for the race. The faster the time you set in qualifying, the higher you'll be up on the grid. This is often the session where you're...
Don't need to listen to that. I swear that's Andy Tudor talking. Let's just load that up. It's got too much fuel, but it will give me a chance to do a few laps. Yeah, I think I can go pretty much ultra on a lot of the settings, because we'll see in a minute when I'm driving. I've got the frame rate counter in the top left to see what I'm hitting, and it's well over what I need. So I hate the way you have to do this. So every time you load up a setup, even if you make a slight change, it asks you to override that setup. Let's have a little. And I haven't got much of the settings sorted yet. I've not done much in terms of the view. I've not took the steering wheel off. The steering wheel doesn't bother me anymore after playing iRacing. It doesn't really get away. You need to tell me about the engine sound if it's a bit too loud. You know how the engine sound is. About like building up the heat and getting the speed into them. Oh, this is the only problem I'm having so far, is when the back goes, the wheel gets a bit too lively. Feels very hard to catch a slide so far, that's one thing I will say. I feel like when the back goes, the steering wheel just takes over and just there's not much chance of catching it. I have set everything up a bit too high on the AI because I'm so out of rhythm with project cars. I think I've got my brake pressures on 100%, which isn't really going to be good. It's a bit too strong. I think the old thing on project cars where we used to set the brake pressures 100% with ABS on isn't so good anymore from what I tried last night. Feedback is definitely a lot better than when you try and catch it, it just wants to kill you. lot better than what it was on Cars 1, miles better. I like the way the delta to your previous lap now on the screen in front of you. A bit like iRacing that. Definitely took a lot of stuff out of iRacing. They've learned a lot from iRacing, I think, from what I've seen so far. Just left the 150, I think, needs all to these brake pressures. Definitely got the brake pressures too high. Very similar to a setup also on the braking, but in terms of distances, maybe a bit earlier so far I found. Really struggling with that back end, the way it wants to snap out. I mean, that's the only thing I'm struggling a bit at the moment. It doesn't seem like on a setup also and iRacing you can catch stuff like that very easy. It doesn't seem as easy on this. But that was one thing about the original that was quite hard to do. Just going to take a bit of time to get used to this, I think. See if we can get our top 10 in qualifying. We're 15 by 22. Set the AI, I think it was 105, so the reasonably high at the moment. I feel like the brakes are warming up now. That's one thing I've noticed about brakes need a lot more warming up than they did on the original braking cars. So I might be able to start braking a bit later now. But then the tyres are probably not going to be able to do that. Right there. Feel the bumps on the track. I think because they've laser scanned a lot more tracks now, even if they've used that different method for some of them, you can really feel the difference on the M4 feedback. Trying to get that curve assets better. We should be able to get close to the pole a bit more. We're going to run wide. I think this will be the last lap I get a chance to do a lap here. See if I can get to the top 10 in qualifying. Better on the power that time. It just feels nothing like the original Frozen cars to me. It feels totally different. That's in a good way as well, that. I feel like you've got to be a lot more patient up throttle before you get the power down now. It feels a lot more realistic. Seconds. lap. I don't know how it works on this one. On the old one it would cut you off, I think. I can't remember if it let me finish the last one out. looks like in the race now. I don't think I've got the speed for them, I don't know, let's see. How many laps? I did 7 laps, didn't I? I need to do the fuel. I'll do the fuel again. Can't remember how I did fuel. It's gotta be. So on a set course it was 2369. I'll just go over and put 19 in it. It'll be too much, but I'll do this, and I'm gonna have, after this I'm gonna have a little try on the the touring cars, I think. So, people that are watching, are you getting on PS4 or PC? What are you getting it on? I'm just not really, don't want to change too much on the setups yet with this game because dampers are going to probably be similar. The difference with this game is going to be the differential with a lot of it, because it's just a lot more complicated now, as you can see. So many different things to change. I mean, this is on iRacing, the clutch and that, so kind of know what it does, but it'll probably be different how it reacts on this game. Yeah, this is on PC now, and I do want to get it on the PS4 as well. I want to see how the because I've got the PS4 Pro, I want to see how that compares. Now this is the T500. T500 with the Ferrari GT add-on. Say that would do that. I hate the way you have to. Every time you make a change to the setup, this is really annoying. It makes you, it either forces you to override that setup or make a new setup instead of just starting the race. It's frustrating. I hope they change that. Save over that for now. So let's see if the AI take me out. This could be a disaster. Probably set the AI slightly higher. I just didn't want to go too high. Rusty as anything on got all like mechanical failures and everything on full damage. Real tyre wear and real fuel usage. got a lot more awareness about the AI compared to the original project cars, from what I've seen so far. Still on the left. I should have the inside line though. Yeah. I should have put the virtual mirror on. I have to look at that little video screen. That nearly went there. We got enough fuel in. I think that has. I'm also using the raw setting for the force feedback at the moment. There is a big difference. There is quite a noticeable difference between the three different settings, which I like as well. But I found raw felt a bit better to me. I think I did have to up one of the settings though to do with when the car's sliding on the rear. That's what I've had to do, just so I can feel it a bit easier. So when I know when it's going to happen. The good thing about PC also is on the replays, they're still 60 frames a second. I think on console they're only 30, which is a shame because it's always nice to see your replays in full 60 frames. But the PS4, I think even the PS4 Pro is still 30. I think it'd be worth. I wouldn't mind being able to hopefully try and get it soon anyway on PS4 and test that out. Just haven't got the funds for it at the moment. Feels nothing like the original Project Cars. I wouldn't think this was anything to do with Project Cars while playing it. It feels just so much better. I mean, Project Cars was a good game, I'm not taking that away from it, but it didn't feel like it had physics and compete with Assetto Corsa. Now I think it has, definitely. This can definitely compete with Assetto Corsa now. I was hoping that they'd be a bit faster than me so I could just be battling around with like 4th or 5th and that, but they're not catching me up. Probably need to go to about 110, maybe 150. Nearly went wide then. Overtook this slower car. He's quite fast and left to defend him. Yeah, I'll try and change the volume. I'll go a little bit lower. Let's see, can I do it from here? Let's see. Let's see. Where is it? Let's try that. Let's resume. Doesn't even feel like it's got that much difference. Sure. We have to go a bit lower. Definitely think this, compared to the first project cars, even when you've got ABS on, there seems to be a lot more skill involved with braking than there was on the original, because you could literally just slam down the gears, and it was kind of cheap, but you can't do that anymore. Are you going to try it? Oh, he's tried it from inside. Did he hit me then? I think he hit me. HDR isn't really I've not got a telly support. I'm just on a normal 1080p TV, because obviously I'm on console on PC, so it's just easy. I do want a HDR TV, but I haven't got one. But I can understand. I thought there was proper support for it. Let me read that. I'll have to read that message properly in a bit. No, no. Oh dear. Start now. That's because I couldn't see, got to put neutral. So we've got a lap after this to try and get a few positions back. Tyres are a bit hot now as well. Overheated the rears by spinning them. 30 psi. Need to find out the optimum tyre pressures as well for this game. Like, the setup course with GT3 is around 26, but I'm guessing it's a lot different on this game. I should have read the message after I finished the race. I'm not sure about HDR. Is it not supported at all? I thought it was. I'm sure I've seen something say it's supported. Right. Is that a Renault RS or one thing? I didn't realise that was a GT3 as well now, because it's not a GT3 in real life. It must have been unless it's a version of it that can be raced in GT3. Oh, the back's going again. See, that's the only issue I'm having this game. When the back goes, the steering wheel goes light as anything, and then when it's just spinning round. And then when you try and catch it, it just goes the other way. The steering wheel just takes over, and you can't stop it. From first to last. See if I can show you now. Let's see if I probably won't be able to get it to do it now. But if I get the back now, you've got to be so fast at catching it. It doesn't feel as natural as the set of course, so that's the only area that I'm finding a little bit tricky. It's best just to stay in third. Yeah, third there. may just be a case of it's just probably not in yet. Maybe there was a bug on it, because if it's on console and they said it would be in, it's probably just going to come in at a later time. I'm sure I thought I'd seen something to do with HDR, but what's going wrong? Let's just have a little watch of that replay. Let's take away the oh well, there's a bug on that. There's already a bug on the replays. Awkward. It sorted itself out anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure with that. It's strange. Maybe there was a bug in there to pull it at the last minute. Yeah, your tyre temps are there. If you've seen the colour, they go from blue to green to orange, etc. So it's done by like a heat signature rather than actual temperature. I think there might be something you can change as well, like the old game where you can alter something. How is this stream looking for you guys, by the way? Because obviously I'm watching the preview, my screen in front of me, and obviously because I'm streaming, it's not the best quality. Is it okay quality, the stream? Yeah, I wish I had HDR TV. Maybe one day. It won't be anytime soon. I can't afford that. Okay, yeah. It's just on my preview. It's because my internet's obviously like streaming at the same time. So just wanted to watch this little bit when I think we were side by side with this car going through the corner. See how the AI reacted. Replays do look really good on this though. I'm just hoping they've sorted some of the bugs out. Like on the old game when you'd get like online, you'd do a replay and you'd be driving the wrong cars and stuff. I'm just hoping that's all sorted. Oh yeah, you see the AI gave me a lot more space there. They've definitely improved the AI, but I think there is still improvements to be made. I really want to sort out the oversteer problem I'm getting. T500 with the Ferrari GTE wheel alloy. The only reason I've got the standard T500 rim, if you can see, I've got paddle shifts on there. They're not connected to the wheel standard one, so as you turn in, you have to let go. So I bought the Ferrari GTE add-on. It was only cheap as well. It's like 670 quid or something like that. But the paddles are attached. Just a lot easier. I've got the shifter down here anyway for cars that don't have the gated shifter there, but like road cars if they use them. Is it only one of my lights? Oh no, it's a reflection. I need to work out the button for lights actually. I need to set up all that still. Let's come off this because this was just we had a bit of a disaster after this. Try a different car. Yeah, it was alright until it crashed. I need to sort that out with the I'll show you what let's come out of here. The force feedback I'm using at the moment is raw, and that's totally default. That's default. I think that's what I've upped to try and, because when you read it, it's about the tyre slip. On the flow, the saying there's an open sweep from light. Tyre slip of the. So where there is a strong. I can't work out what that's doing. I wish they'd just explain stuff so much more simple than they do in games. Just tell me what it does. Open sweep from a line in torque. Force at 0. Where's service? Okay, so I'm guessing you feel tyre slip a lot more the higher this goes up. I'm just gonna go to 90 just to see if I'm correct anyway. You know what, actually, I'll just go all the way, and then I'll know if I've gone the right way, and then I can just fine tune it. You see the new GT? Yeah, that's the direct drive wheel. It looks really nice, but it's not cheap. It's very, very expensive. I think it's like £700 or something like that. It's something stupid anyway. I won't be getting that. I really want to get a Thrustmaster wheel to be, not Thrustmaster, Fanatec really. I would like to get Fanatec because I want load cell brake pedals because they're a game changer, but just too much. Let's do another little quick play and change the track. I want to see, what track did I want to see? I would do Algarve, but I can't remember it properly yet, so I'll be crashing all the time. Circuit America's another new one. Fuji. I haven't played Fuji since Gran Turismo. I haven't even been keeping an eye on what tracks are in this game. Just having a little look now, see what. They've got a lot of tracks, haven't they? Bloody hell. Is that the Super GT track, Sugo? Spa. Yeah, 699 is too much. Not checked them out yet. I'll obviously pretty much have to do them anyway when they come up, depending on what they are. They're probably going to be more team esports events, I think, so I don't know how they're going to do it, whether they're going to force. I chose not to do the last ones at the end of Project Cars because I just wasn't. I've been playing Assetto Corsa and stuff, and I wasn't really up to speed in Project Cars. I mean, I can get back up to speed on them, but I didn't really want to. Yeah, I've seen that Fanatec's direct drive. Yeah, but yeah, the Fanatec will probably be over I wouldn't be surprised if just the base is over £1,000 if they bring out a direct drive. I wouldn't mind trying. Do you know what I will try? Bathurst is a track I have to always I can never just go straight to that track and just drive it because it's just such a. I find it a really hard track. Once I get in the rhythm of it, I really like and I really enjoy it. It's a shame they haven't got Zandvoort on the game. I did really want to have Zandvoort on there, but it's good that they've got the classic Silverstone on there again. Trying to think what because one of my favourite cars on the original Project Cars was the V8 Supercar. I loved driving that. That round Bathurst was amazing, but it took some time to get used to. I remember a league racing on that track. So many people crashed. Trying to think what track to do. Do you know what? I want to see what Spa's like on this, because Spa on Project Cars 1 was so, in my view, it wasn't right. Because it wasn't properly scanned. When you played Assetto Corsa and iRacing, Spa felt identical on them two games. Like iRacing and Assetto Corsa were identical because it was laser scanned, whereas Project Cars, it didn't feel right. The corner whips, the corner angles just didn't feel correct to me. But we'll have a little go and see if they fix it. We'll try. I don't want to go with that car. I want to go with a different car. I wouldn't mind trying that. Let's try something different than Ferrari. I'm not trying that now. I want to. Let's have a little look what we've got. I don't think I've got an LMP1 yet. Might be a bit too fast for me. What's that? Oh, is that the IndyCar? So, they got? Wait, there. Where's Renault? No, I might try. Where's Renault? Where are we? I'm blind. Formula Renault. I'll try it. Do you know what I might do for this? Just have a go without any. Just go into this for this because I like this new private test session thing. Have a little go at just without any other cars on the track, just giving it a drive and seeing what it feels like, seeing how it handles compared to the last game. I'm not going to touch the setup. I'll just drive it. Race bar. I'll do. Just drive. No, not tried the Formula X. Is that the like? Basically like a super F1 car. It's basically high downforce, isn't it? I've not tried that yet. I'm guessing it's got a lot of speed. Right. I'm not going to touch the setup. I'm just going to... I don't even know... Do you know what? It's the only thing... I need to change the bloody... I've got assist on, I think. I had ABS on that GT3. Can you change it in this? Yeah. This is another thing that I really like on that they've changed. In time trial now, you can do your setups from within time trial, so you can start altering all your stuff, all your steering wheel settings, everything can be done within game. You don't have to back out now, so much better. Let's put... authentic on. We'll find out what it should be like then. Probably the best way to do it. Let's see. I'm going to probably crash quite a few times in this, but we'll see. I've only got about another half an hour left to stream and then I've got to go out, so oh, the sound's so good. Feedback's like this. I just don't know how hard you can push this through the corners. Nah, this feels so much better than the last one did. Is that DRS? I don't even know what people put this for DRS, so I won't even try that. I don't know what's... I haven't even checked any of the settings. Like, it's great just before the curve, just to make sure. Oh, see, that wheel issue is going to be a massive issue on open wheel cars. Because as soon as the back end feels like it's gone, with a car like this, it's not saving it. See what I mean there? Definitely need to find out what to do with that. How hard I can push this car. It's so annoying because as soon as it goes, you've got to correct it and go the other way. You've got to be so fast at correcting it. You need to figure out how to sort that feedback out. Never going to hit a game that comes out straight away these days. Got any like bugs out of it. Tyres though. Tyres might be a bit of the wrong temperature really. Wrong pressures. I'm not driving fast enough. Let's just see if we can change our brake lines a bit. Forward. Might be the rear brakes, just kicking the car out a bit also. Take this flat. There it is. Well, what's a corner cut? I need to figure track still feels a little bit weird to me compared to Assetto Corsa and iRacing. It's a bit better, but just like corners like this just don't, something doesn't feel right about them. I don't know where I'm driving there. Expected to be able to drive. Have I lost my front wing? I think I might have lost my front wing or something. Yeah, the damage on the front, no wonder I couldn't turn. Let's go back to the pits. Let's have a little read of this. It's definitely better than Project Cars 1. I would say it feels to me, if I was going to compare it to anything, it feels a lot closer to iRacing than it does Assetto Corsa. But it's definitely a lot better than Project Cars 1, the physics and the way it drives. There's a lot more force feedback without messing with stuff. I mean, I've hardly changed anything, but you can definitely feel a lot more. I wonder if it needs to go the other way. That. Just try it, because that was wanting to kill me all the time. That. I'll try 25, which is in between what the default is and the lowest. I need to have a good mess with these settings. This is the one thing I'm not the best at in terms of this force feedback. I literally just do it by trial and error. Just sitting there messing with stuff. Hopefully someone will come up with some good settings. It definitely feels okay though as default though, I'd say. We don't want that view.
Go, go, go!
I can't remember what view I've been using. That's the helmet, isn't it? I didn't have that one. I found that I prefer that one to the helmet this time. I used to use the helmet on the original Project Cars, but probably just need to alter the settings. Going through the way it looks into the corner and stuff. I'm not into all that. I just like, a little bit of lookness. All the time. Me at the rear every time. As soon as I want to put any power down, like coming out the corners, the back end just wants to go. Again, it's sliding mid-corner, just sliding. It shouldn't be doing that. I feel like that's more to the hand. Might just need some changing on the settings on the cars, but it feels a bit strange that the back end just wants to go all the time. Especially like GT3 cars that are quite stable. has split a lot of people up in terms of whether they thought it was good or bad. I think it was just that you needed to give it time, the first project cars, and actually stick with it. Get used to the settings. I mean, I didn't really alter much in terms of force feedback, and I still eventually got on with it fine. It could have been better than force feedback, but once you get used to something, it just becomes okay, I think. I can understand why some people didn't like the force feedback on the first one though. Because when you play games like Assetto Corsa and iRacing, where it's all simple and it just force feedback is just there, done, and you don't really need to mess with it, and it's fairly simple to race. Whereas Project Cars 1 was a bit of a nightmare in terms of setting stuff up. These cars just want to, as soon as I put any power down, they just want to slide the rear out of me. Really weird. I'm hoping it's nothing to do with the fact that they've like added that rally crossing and they're trying to get the cars to slide out a bit or something, but obviously the game's using the same physics for everything throughout the game, so we'll see. Quite frustrating. Good thing about this now as well though, like even on GT3 cars you've got different fuel mixtures now, so you can run like saving fuel and stuff. The way the back end's going, it doesn't give you any confidence to push. I'm guessing there's just something I've got to change. It's a bit weird, but yeah, it's definitely better than the early games than the first one. But I just really want to sort this issue I'm having out with the way the back end just wants to kill me. I can't even think. I'm not sure about Blanchiment. Yeah, it's definitely something within the force feedback, I think, because let's just have, obviously we've got Authentico and we don't have no assistance on that's like trying to help me out with the, see that's authentic, so can't change any of that. Come out of that. What's the? I haven't touched any of this yet. Ain't gonna do much, is it? Because that Yeah, that's not, doesn't need altering. My steering rack feels fine in terms of how much I need to turn it. Doesn't seem to make any difference at all. That, let's put that back to default. Bumps curve stronger and more pronounced, but potentially lead to clipping with larger and bigger force spikes. And that could help. Let's just go down slightly on that and see if it. I wonder if it's clipping a bit. Right, let's exit that one. Yeah. Try a different car. I want to have a little go with the touring cars before I finish the stream in the next few minutes or so. So let's come out of this actually. Let's go into a. Even if we get absolutely wasted in a race. Where are the touring? I don't even know where the touring cars are. How do we? Can we sort this into? Can you not sort it into? Good if you could sort it into car classes, but I don't think you can. Must be able to. Yeah, there you can. Again, trophy, still off that car. Touring car, right. Okay, so I don't want to go to the BMW because I've been that. Again, touring car. Let's try the Mercedes one. I'm gonna do a shorter. Where's all? Is Autumn Parks on this, isn't it? Yeah. We'll do the shorter version of it. 7 laps. I won't bother with qualifying. Well, actually, I probably will do a little. Do I change this? Let's just give myself a little time to warm up with it. 5 minutes. I'm just going to use the default setup. And we'll leave the AI at what it was, because I've not tried this car yet. Let's have a little go. Do you know what? Let's change the. Not snow. We'll go with season winter. How can you change this? Right, okay. I don't want. Light snow will just be round. I presume. If it's light snow, I'm guessing. That's like a blizzard. You can race in a blizzard. Jesus. Gotta give them credit for the weather. I wish there was just like an actual dynamic setting though. One that could just come and go and change and without you having to set the slots. Just do light snow. God knows what's going to happen here. Could be a disaster. Let's see. Got assist on authentic anyway. I don't know. I'm not sure about the crossover in terms of setups. They'll be the same in terms of the figures, my guess, because they were on the last game. But whether they correlate, because I know on the PC version of Project Cars 1 there was differences when I tried to take a setup of mine from the PS4. It didn't work 100%. It worked a bit, but not as well as it did on PS4. Vice versa, if you took one from PC and put it on PS4. I'm not too sure how my steering wheel keeps turning on its own. That's not good. So that's not the bug that was in the first one. What tyres have we got on? Yeah. I'm guessing it will just put the automatic by whether. Yeah, we'll leave that. Let's just drive and see what. Okay, it's fixed itself the wheel anyway.
Go, go, go!
I don't know whether I've put it to snow or whether it's just snow on the track. I'm guessing it's just snow around the edge. Did it even set to it? Oh, that sun's going to get me away. I should have changed the time.
Cold tyres, so you know the routine. Just get some heat into them and start pushing.
This car's slow. See, even with this car, it just wants to slide out. Oh my god, what's going on with this? Something's not right here. Feels a bit strange. Don't even know if there's a car coming because it feels a bit strange. Oh, what's not probably not helping is the tyres on this car warming up. Definitely something with that back end is really annoying. Set the snow. I thought I'd set the snow, but I must have set it, and then I've got no brakes. I might need to go a bit higher on that setting and change. See, the back end shouldn't go like that on this car. The bloody touring car shouldn't just go like that. This is front wheel drive, so I don't see why the back end's just going like that. Wow, look at that, see. That's starting to frustrate me, that. There's got to be something I've got to change here. Because it's just kicking out for no reason. It could be the brakes. And what's the authentic for this? Don't really, it doesn't tell you, does it? Just I'm wondering if the brake bias is default set too far rear. Let's just try and go back with that onto the default. The only thing I could do is let's try. I'm gonna try and put it on that one, see what happens. I need to find the setting that's gonna stop that from doing that. It's frustrating. Let's go back in the pits. Let's see the brake bounce. Right, the brake bounce is quite. Try 55. interested to see if this has made it better now, because it could be something to do with the force feedback profile that you use. Because if it's going to go there, but like more mindful to doing everything there. It could just be the settings on the force feedback. This feels a little bit easier to control now. Literally always ask me. I remember from the esports thing about that corner. The steering wheel, it's not sensitive. This car is so weird to drive. Even then it's sliding the rears. I don't get it.
Okay, that's qualifying over. We're outside the top three.
Probably going to come last in the race. I don't even know if we'll be able to finish. Let's just continue. It's not compatible with on PC or PS4. If it's PS4 that it's not compatible with it, it's not their fault. It's Sony that have. If that's the old Fanatec wheel, Sony have banned, stopped it now, so you can't use the old ones. You have to use the official one. If it's PC, I'm not sure why. Yeah, I know what lift off oversteer is. It's just it's not. It's not something like that. It's something within the wheel that's causing it. It's doing it with every car, no matter what the settings are. It's strange. See. Lift off oversteer. You can control lift off oversteer. Well, it's not. It's a strange feeling. Let's come off that. Start from the back. Oh, we got snow now. So this will probably be sliding around every 2 seconds. That car's moving. He was going before the lights even went green. Jeez. I've got to let him back past. No. I don't even know what the button for the lights is. I'll start braking a little bit earlier, I think. Oh, what are the AI doing? What are they doing? Trying to kill each other. Lift off a bit here because around the outside of it. The strange thing is, now that it's snowing, I feel like I've got more rear grip, which feels a bit weird, but I've got a drive-through. What for? What have I got a drive-through for? What did I do? Confused. Why is it giving me a drive-through? What did I do? I don't know what I've done there. Where's the bits? Where's the bits? Well, this will be a fun race driving around the Mio. I don't even know what I've got a drive-through for. What did I do? Definitely once I get all the settings sorted, this is going to be probably the main game I'll play in terms of sim racing now, I think. I've been playing a lot of public battlegrounds though. I even know I'm absolutely crap at it, purely because I can't get the hang of using the mouse to aim. But I bought a PlayStation navigation controller and set that up instead of using the keyboard, because there's no way I can use it with the keyboard. My hands are not designed to do that. They've had too much Call of Duty with a pad. This is so weird that it feels like you've got more. I feel like the car is more secure in conditions where it's snowing than when it's dry. It's such a strange feeling. It could just be that I'm getting used to the way this car handles a bit also, but I won't be catching the leaders up anyway. Right there. Wheel feels a little bit heavy on this different setting I put it on. For a sector.
Good hustle, that's the best second sector of anyone today.
Trying to concentrate, doesn't quite halfway today. I feel like you should be able to brake later than what you can. And again, it is snowing.
Nice one, that's your fastest lap so far.
I'm turning in too early for that one. Catching the leader up though, I think. Oh. Lost it there. Getting used to it now, but I feel like there's more grip in the wet than there was in the dry on the rear end. I think I prefer this wheel setting on the information more than informative, whatever it is, but I need to change the wheel weight. The wheel weight's a bit heavy. Wide there, everyone does that. I've seen them in real life do it, it's okay. I'm not looking at the chat at the moment because I'm trying to concentrate on driving this thing. Catching the leader up, so it's not all bad. now, brake's a bit late there. I'm going to take a wide line and try and get on the power a bit earlier. Don't lose too much time. I can actually see a car ahead. Ah! Track there. The weather effects definitely very nice compared to the last game. Oh no, no, no! That corner that always catches me out. Brake early enough. Oh well, I just lost everything good game. Definitely think this is going to take me a bit of time to use this game. Problem is, if you go online, you've got people that have probably been playing it for like a year on the early access that they've had when they've donated. You're going to get absolutely wasted by people, but I have to live with it. Yeah, the tyres locking up on the brake. One lap after this. See, now I can get on the power a lot easier than I could before in the drive. It's such a strange thing. There shouldn't be an issue of getting on the power anyway in a front wheel drive car. So I don't understand that in the drive. If only I didn't make that mistake, I wouldn't have come last. Slide a bit forward, just about off the grass.
This is the final lap. Just keep it smooth.
Oh, that is such a poor line. Turn it far too early. I really like this track, but I'm just not very good at it. Almost did. And then might get on later stream. Oh god, I need to stop talking. Might get on later to stream, or might even go on to Twitch. So if anybody wants to follow me on Twitch also, because I'm going to start that off properly. I've never really bothered with it, but I want to try and start getting the Twitch going as well. Just on Twitch, key 25. And I'm going to try and do a bit more streaming of other, even if it's other games as well. It'll be mainly this, but obviously Assetto Corsa and iRacing as well. So just give me a follow on there, and then you'll get notified when I go online. Because I can then upload highlights from that onto YouTube anyway as well. That was pretty fork driving, but what was that? Brakes are set to 35% by default and should be 50%. Did I get a drive-through for when I avoided them? Okay. Harsh, but hopefully they'll get rid of stuff like that, because that happened on their was it last night when I was on it as well? On the Red Bull Ring, they all crashed on the first corner, so I went left the wide line, drove around them all instead of driving through them, obviously, because you'd do that, and it said I was disqualified or something, or a drive through or something, Visuals look good though on the game in the snow there, really good. Couldn't imagine what I'll have to try heavy snow at some point, and maybe if I get on later, I'm not guaranteeing I'll be able to get on, but if I do get on, I'll do some other conditions in different cars on the PS4 anyway. Strange. So even though it says, I don't know what you mean. What, the brake bias, do you mean, or the actual? Got 2 minutes. Let's just. I wonder if I can do it. Right. My setup is loose apparently. Probably why the rear's always going. Brakes. Front ducts, right, I mean I didn't change any of the brake ducts, but the brake pressure's on 95% default and the balance was 52 front, 48 rear. It's on 95% on default on PC. I haven't, for that view then I was using, I haven't changed the field of view. That was just the standard, not the helmet view, the other in-car view. I've changed the helmet one, but I'll show you now. I've not changed any of that. Quickly. See, I've changed the helmet one, but I was using the cockpit camera, which is the standard 70. But the helmet one, I got that to where I wanted it, 57, 56 degrees, whatever it is. But I need to change. See, all these movements down. I'm not into all the like tilting, you know, when it looks to the corner and that. I need to turn all that off with it. See, that's what I need the helmet look to apex. I basically want that on. I used to have that on 5%. I think on the original Project Cars. I'm not into it. Nah, don't like the helmet being in. So I don't like any of that. I know it might make it more immersive, especially if you've got like VR, but when you're on a flat telly, I don't like it all. I've just got to change all the stuff. I've only got it. I went on last night quickly for an hour just to see what it was like, and just now. So don't go by my settings because they're not going to be right. They'll be off. What did I have the controls on them? Was it on that? See, that definitely felt a bit better than the raw for the back end. When I had it on raw, the back end wanted to slide more, but also in the dry it wanted to slide more at the rear than in the wet, which baffles me. But there might be something to do with see, I can't believe, why is that? You didn't change so alright, yeah, I'm not going to change that anyway. But steering sensitivity, so you can't change the steering, you can't change any of these settings from in the game. You've got a no, this isn't console, this is on PC. What's that? What are you saying? Sorry, I've just missed the conversation. If it's not a bug, I'd imagine it has to be. Oh, brake sensitivity on that. Alright. Ah, I'm with you. So what should that be on 50? Let me go back to that. Alright, to match, oh yeah, should be 50%. Oh well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, it says it there. But decreasing it would make it less sensitive, wouldn't it? Yeah, that might be what... Because I'm finding I've got to like stamp on the pedal quite a bit. But it shouldn't really affect the it shouldn't really affect the way the car's kicking out, unless it's because I'm stamping on them too hard to get the brakes working. I'll try that and I'll leave it there so when I come back on later I can stream and probably crash a lot more time for everyone. So I won't be doing any, don't expect any setups anytime soon. Like, I'm going to give myself probably about a week to 2 weeks just to get used to the game, because I don't see the point in playing the game when you're not confident with it, putting a setup out that you're not sure about, I don't see the point in doing that. I feel it's just a bit of a waste of time giving you a setup that probably won't be the best. I'd rather get used to everything on the game, work stuff out, have a little look, read all the stuff, and then once I'm confident at putting a very basic setup together, I'll do that. And then obviously as the setups go on, like I do with a set of Corsa, etc., they just go a little bit more into detail, and I'll start working stuff out. But it takes time, I always find, with myself, because I'm more of a, with setups, I'm more of a trial and error person, rather than I can read something and just know what to do. I need to feel the change on the steering wheel, and that's why I prefer doing it that way. It makes me more confident when driving with them. So once we're up to speed with everything, we'll get some setups out for it and see what we can do. Anyway, I'll be back hopefully later. If not, it'll possibly be the day on the weekend. I'll definitely be streaming at the weekend, either YouTube or Twitch. So don't forget to give me a follow on Twitch, Key25. I need to get loads of stuff sorted out for Twitch though, in terms of overlays and stuff. I'd really want to be able to get the chat onto the TV, so I can see while I'm driving the chat, so I can respond to you guys a lot faster. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back hopefully later on. See you guys later.